Welcome back, guys, to another video. I'm doing another ranking video since it actually did well considering it wasn't a YouTube short. So today I'm gonna be ranking every exotic ever released and unreleased. Yes, unreleased exotics. Without further ado, let's get in the video. First, I'm gonna start off with the ones we have currently, which will be leaving soon, sadly. The grenade, exotic grenade. Grenade. I don't even know what to really call it. It bounces. It does 40 damage to players. I feel like they buffed it already, but I feel like it should be doing more structure damage still, in my opinion. Next, we have the enhanced, or not enhanced, but the Frostfire Sentinel Pump. I love it. Perfect weapon. Same goes with the Blink. The Yoink shotgun. I love it, actually. I would take either one of them. The Hyper Pistol. Hyper Burst Shockwave Pistol. I'm gonna move it to C because they did make it better. Now you can actually shockwave a bit more. But I feel like it still could be better. The DMR, A tier. Even though it's not hit scan, I love it. It actually does a ton of damage, especially when you hit the shots. Now we're gonna move into the bows. Bow and arrows. So first one would be the unstable bow. Pretty crappy. I never really used it, but I know it's not bad. The grapple bow, B tier. It does damage, grapples to your enemies, kind of like the grapple shot. The what is it? The grappler from Chapter 5 does damage or whatever. I forget what it's called. Then we have the what is it? The icy feet or effect of the grappler. I'm gonna put that in B tier just because if you get into a lot of fights, it could get tricky. Same with the snowball launcher because you can't control it still. Next up, Chug Jug, or as we would call it, Slap Jug. Amazing. I love that it can have 400, so it's like 8 big pots worth. I love it. The Super Slap. It's a decent heal, really decent heal. Both of these are really decent heal. The Chili Chug Splash. So yeah. Tournament exclusive. Cypher PK's Trap Tower, B tier. It got the perfect job done. And laser beams, I think. Flint-Knock pistol. It's decent. Definitely a crazy tournament for all I will definitely say. Burst quad launcher, so it shoots in 2. It takes longer to reload, and I do not like it. It's terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. The Hop Rock Dualies SMG, one of the unreleased ones, or revealed SMG Hop Rock Dualies. This was going to be in Chapter 6, Season 2, Lawless. It never came out. I think it would actually been a good idea to release this. It would have been a pretty good idea. And then we have the Rift Launcher, S tier, 100%. Great mobility. Other on-hand on mobility, though, is the Shockwave launcher. It's just slightly above the Hyper Burst Shockwave pistol, I have to put it. And then we have the Slap, Twin Fire. I can't speak. It's a good shotgun. Actually, sometimes would take it over a Sentinel when they didn't have the exotics back in Chapter 2 or Chapter 6, Season 2. Of Hop Rock Dualies, not that good. The Hop Rock effect is good, but nothing else really. The Marksman, the first version of the Marksman sniper. It's crummy. It does literally, which I'm putting the heavy up here and A here, it does literally the same thing, but the heavy it does a scanning. Like, I don't know why it was a terrible exotic. They literally already had the exact same exotic. So I don't know what they were thinking. The Accelerate Hollow Twister. It's decent. It could definitely have been. I don't really think they thought that it would be. It's gonna do like the same amount of damage depending on either way because it does a common damage of a regular common Hollow Twister because the fire speeds up. So that's why they kind of did that. Then we have whatever the bomb or control panel is from Ballistic. That's actually an exotic. I mean, it's one way to win. It gets the job done, but who... I'm just saying this for my preference. Who really plays that much Ballistic? And that also goes off of the exotic mini shield and big shield in Ballistic. They were going to be items that you could have, but they're instead instant heals. But, yeah. Tracker, silence tracker pistol, I think. A tier, it gets the job done. I wish it lasted a little bit longer and had more ammo, but it was good. And that goes as well for the Stink Bomb, what is it? The Extinct Bomb, hunting rifle. The, this is S tier, 100%. No, sorry, I was thinking of another one. B tier, because it just does, it feels clunky to me. In the dub, of course, we pretty much saw it coming. You shouldn't be being pushed away from your opponents. Dub's going in D. Heisted Accelerant, A tier. The Blink Eye, the Blink SMG, whatever, that gives you the 0 point dash effects. Same with the Pump Nut, but the Pump Nut feels more clunky. I'm putting it in A tier. I'm going to do all the Chug Splashes right here, including Juice Worlds. And I'm going to put the... This is controversial, but the Slap Chug Cannon, it has durability. I hate that. Juice Worlds, they're both pretty much really good. I'm going to put them both in A tier. I just can't really tell which one's which from where I'm sitting. The Nighthawk, C tier, explains itself. The Breacher, I put this in A tier last time. It's better than the dub, the exotic dub. And I say that because the dub is pushing you away, while the Heisted can actually one-shot a wall. Explosive Mammoth Pistol. Kind of surprising, you might say, for me putting in S tier. I loved it. I feel like it does a good amount of base damage. I know it's not hit scan, but I really do like it. And the Trinity, I did too, but I haven't really used it much, and I haven't been that good with it. So I'm putting it in B tier right now. And now let's go to Chapter 5. Exotic Fair were supposed to be released. Nisha's Striker AR, if you remember. This is an exotic. It was going to be the exotic ability was it being hit scan. 100% S tier. Like, if this released, people wouldn't go after the mythic, Nisha's mythic. Which makes sense because there's only one of each, probably. And same with the SMG, the Hyper Burst, the Hyper SMG or whatever. That is Valerius, I think. I feel like it would be a little bit too fast to hold and like with the recoil and whatnot, but I still think it's going to be insanely good if it was hit scan. The Boom Bow B tier, I feel like it should do more structure damage. And it should be doing more damage when it hits the player, like the Clinger. And same with the Fire Bow. I feel like that's just kind of like the bow that is a bow. Storm Scout, Sniper. It is decent. I actually think having this back then in the day, I'm saying this as back then, right? This is why it's not S tier. Having knowing where the next Storm Circle is really good. Now we have Force Cast Towers, but this still holds up. It's a really good sniper. And then we have the Heisted, what is it? P90. You could put it in either, honestly. I'm gonna put it in high A, kind of, because it reloads itself like the twin flap twin fire. Does the same thing. But I feel like it's less because it had more ammo and it wasn't as good. And I feel like if this was hit scan, it would be S tier, pretty much. The explosive red eye. Last but not least is this pistol, which I forget the name of, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's going in C tier. Now there is one exotic that I did leave out, but it was actually another exotic P90, but it looked identical other than it not being red. It was supposed to give you Icy Feet. It was going to release in Chapter 2, Season 4, I think. So the Marvel season, or maybe Chapter 2, Season 6. I forget which one. But it was just going to be technically like the launchers, or the Icy Grappler, but they didn't get it ever to be released. So this is my ranking. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. See ya.